Hey everybody, welcome back and welcome to a Warships video. Today we have a video in the Warspite Tier 6 British Premium Battleship. I do like this ship. There's a few issues with it, but at the same time it is my favourite battleship. But there is a confession I should make. You probably noticed just how many Warspite videos I've done. Well, I have 4 battleships. The Warspite, which I have 106 games played, 60% win rate. The Myogi, which I have 28 games played, 57% win rate, yes, I know. The Arkansas Beta, which I won't mention my abysmal win rate in, and the Karachi, which I have 16 games played and 56% win rate. So, as you can tell, I don't have many battleships. I do enjoy my battleships, but I've been waiting for the British battleships, and now they're on the horizon. I thought today I would spend a day just gathering free XP, I guess. So I've been playing Warspite only to get the free XP, ready for when the battleships arrive. And, well, something interesting happened. I'll probably append a screenshot here actually, but, well, I've played 7 games, and I've won every single one of them today. Yes, I know. And it isn't even the weekend. So, I have to give big credit. I've had a lot of very good teams today, actually, and this was definitely one. I can say the Akatsuki on our team I did commend at the end of this game. He played an amazing game. He provided vision for our team. But that's enough, let's get into the actual game. So here I am, popping my scout plane so I can get some sight into this first Dunkirk. You'll notice we're in a tier 8 game with 1 ranger per side, but there's 6 Dunkirks, 3 on each team. And 2 of the Dunkirks in the enemy team are together, and that one there is not in that group. That tells me that all 3 Dunkirks are coming this way. At least so I think. And yep, the third one's now showing up on my minimap. Mounting some shots there and trying to get into the cover of this island. I probably should be a bit more angled though, and yeah, I felt that one. Done more damage than I've taken so far, however, so it's not the end of the world. Just keep. Oh, never mind. Now I am in pain. That one did hurt. But I'm not going to heal yet. I'm just going to get into cover by these islands and start trying to dish out some shells. I'm pretty confident of my position in this game. There's only 1 tier 8 ship per game. It looks like the Amagi isn't coming to this side. At least he hasn't yet. We're currently fighting a decent force. We're outnumbered battleships on this side, of course, but the other side seems to be in a worse state. But what the hell are our North Carolina and Dunkirk? Oh, they're going to the middle. Great. I don't know why they go into the middle. They've clearly lost any brain cells they possibly had. But the fact that our only tier 8 battleship and one of the Dunkirks is going up the middle is going to leave both sides down a battleship. But I'm confident I can deal the damage and just fight for it. It's 3 Dunkirks. The Warspite's a very strong ship with its 15-inch guns. As you can see, it can penetrate and deal reliable damage against a Dunkirk. I'm way too exposed here, and I just took a massive hit from 2 Dunkirks, but I'm going to pull back now and start to actually aim. I was clearly getting too greedy there, trying to do too much damage. Putting some shells there, hoping to hit the overexposed Dunkirk, but looks like I've aimed a bit too high. Yeah, that was a bit too high. It looks like I've got all 3 Dunkirks currently aimed at me, however, which... Oh, I'm now no longer spotted, so that's nice. I can now begin to push forward again and start trying to get round and get some more shots. Oh, I'm spotted again. 2 ships aimed. One of them fired. Let's get some shells away and just work this island and try and deal damage. Left side clearly is collapsing here now. The Edinburgh and Leningrad trying to hold them off, but there's not much they can do. The Warspite, the Dunkirk and the North Carolina going up the middle, which isn't what we would appreciate. dealing more reliable damage, however, and working my way through. Our cruisers lighting up the Dunkirk, or possibly the Akatsuki. The Akatsuki did play an amazing game this game. Over there, just crossing just in front of me, just giving him plenty of room before going forward again, just trying to keep going forward and back. Some bombers heading towards us, however, that's not what I'd really want, but our CV is doing what he can to protect us. Looks like he tried to drop me, but failed, but the bombers are going to drop on me.
The ship is on fire.
There's at least one done, and here comes the second, just target the AA guns into them, and right, who's next? Those two Dunkirks seem to be further back, so I'm going to go for this one a bit further forward. Oh, and he just fired, and there he is. More shells on the way there. RCV doing what he can to destroy the bombers, although a bit late. However, he did his best and he played a decent game as well. Cleveland there, just hanging around in their cap, obviously has spotted the North Carolina and Dunkirk coming. It would look like their Margie is turning around from the left side as well. I'm guessing he's going to counter the North Carolina and Dunkirk. More shells away now, just trying to target the Dunkirks and continue dealing damage, because I realise at this point I may need to turn around, and our team is now alerting us to it. Clearly a destroyer there, heading probably around to cut off either into our base or try to get behind our battleships. Cleveland there outside of my range, so I don't have much chance to try to hit him. Pushing forward again now, trying to put some pressure. Our team asking for ships to turn around from our flank now, and some of the ships are beginning to comply and turn back. I, however, just realise if I was to pull back at this point, then it would leave our team heavily exposed on the right flank, which I've been trying to hold back with our Cleveland, Akatsuki and the other ships which came to support. So half of our flank splits off to go and try and reinforce the left side and defend the base, while I lead probably a gallantly suicidal defence on the right flank. Akatsuki has found no ranger and is doing what he can now to kill the ranger, so clearly helping as well. I decide I'm going to try to sit around here, however, so I can keep my guns firing from this sort of position to support our base while being angled towards these Dunkirks, which are still a very big threat to our team. The issue is, if I was to pull back at this point, then we would have two fast battleships rushing towards our spawn as well, and we'd probably all get overwhelmed. So it possibly isn't the best idea trying to attack, yet at the same time I felt it was the best thing to do. I still had lots of health, and if I could pressure them, it would give our team time to deal with all the ships on the left side. At this point, however, the scores are beginning to come more into our favour, with a 400 point versus 315, giving us a nice 150 point lead, as well as them having lost an extra 2 ships. Akatsuki there doing what he can to provide vision and possibly firing a few HE rounds at the Dunkirks. Meanwhile, I'm looking around to see if there's anything my rear guns can target. It looks like there's that Fiji there, but he's a bit out of range. Just took a torpedo hit, however, so he shouldn't be too much pain for somebody to kill. My forward guns are almost reloaded, so I decided to bring them around, and that Amagi's passing by the channel. That Amagi isn't coming towards me. Great. While I was talking about everything else, however, the enemy Grady managed to get behind our North Carolina and Dunkirk in the channel and torpedo both the Dunkirk and North Carolina, leaving the Dunkirk on very low health and killing the North Carolina. That's why you shouldn't go down the middle channel, folks, and now the Gallant is probably going to go and do the same thing. The Amagi coming towards me alongside the Dunkirk, and another Dunkirk trying to deal with the Akatsuki in Cleveland. Clearly we're in a bit of a tight spot here, but well, I'm a 2v1 against a tier 6 and a tier 8 battleship, and combined they have a lot more health than me. But I bite the bullet, try to get a nice salvo into the Amagi before turning into him, trying to take as much as I can and bounce as much. Hugely nice salvo there with 15k, and that possibly just saved me, but we'll have to wait and see. The Amagi is taking pain however now, and some torpedoes from the Akatsuki there just missing the Amagi. Dunkirk decides to come towards me, so at this point I decide I need to focus all my fire onto him. If I can kill him, that means I can then focus onto the Amagi. However, if I don't kill him, he's clearly going to come around me with his superior turret reverse and speed and just shoot me straight in the side. So, keep my nose angled as best as I can, trying to stop both of them from causing too much damage, while doing my best to try to put shells into the weaker areas of the Dunkirk. Using my heal to try to boost my health here, because clearly I'm going to need it. My secondaries begin to open up. Some shells go straight through the front of him, doing 7k damage, putting him on low health. At this point I realise my secondaries can finish him off, however I will have to turn towards him. I begin to turn towards him, however one of my secondaries gets taken out, so I'm forced to repair it to finish him off. One shell hit him, and then some secondaries hit him, and my final shells hit to finish him off. Now my front guns are reloading just as the Amagi is ahead of me, and we manage to set him on fire with my secondaries. I aim for the citadel of him, and, well, although I don't penetrate the citadel, I get 15k damage to him. At this point now I'm beginning to have the fight more into my own favour. I have some support from our Edinburgh coming in, and the Dunkirk heading towards me as well, from our base. Clearly doing what I can to try to finish these off and trying to reach the damages possible. The Edinburgh constantly pushing shells in, I knock out one of the Amagi's guns and leave him on low health. At this point realising I'm going to have to try to tank one more hit and in turn get my rear guns away. I survive with low health while I'm burning, so I'm going to put that fire out as soon as possible while bringing my guns around and put one nice salvo to the back of them. I could have possibly waited with that fire, but I didn't want to take any chance at this point. However, I managed to finish off the Amagi. Now the only ship left in the enemy team is the Cleveland. However, the Cleveland is running out of time and, well, he has no friends left, so this game should be over quickly with half our team still afloat.